Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So I'm just going around and checking the rigs. I checked the one over there and there was only 30,000 liters, so we're checking this one over here. You know what? I could probably... we'll just run. It's going to be a kilometers run. We'll take the tractor. Let's take the tractor. Why not? Let's do it. So I got set up with the train, and then I was using the Jeep, so that the Jeep setup wouldn't work the way it was. I would have to, I just need more deployables for the Jeep, so we can get the length on the, whatever you want to call it, the hoses, right? Because in this case, let's see, the rig, you know, it's 600 meters, so I would need two massive winches, right? So when I get that technology, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to set up, here, I realized it, Stormworks music. I'll set up this tractor with the heavy winches, and this tractor will have a trailer that, it'll be a cool little setup. It'll be different than what's here. So anyways, so these things are individual containers, right? So I can use this tractor to unload the individual containers. Just unpacking everything here. Alright, let's see. Systems, monitor, turn the bin off. It's got the RPS. We can set that to 20, I'm pretty sure. Takes a minute to start up. There's only 2 starters on this thing. There it goes. And then if we move this back, we're in reverse. So it has brakes. It's actually pretty cool. It has an active brake. I thought it had an active brake. Yeah, it's a bit slow. It's a bit slow. All right. So W is the brake. W and S is the brake. And then what I did is there's a gear inside which slows it down, and then I just make this thing all-wheel drive, so the front axle pulls and the rear axle pulls. All right, I think the music is done. Let's see, spotlights. it's not meant to be fast, right? It's just meant to, it is pretty fast, but it's not meant to be fast. I should make this one smaller too. I should make it just a little monitor like that on the ground, and then that way we can see through it. That's what I'll do. But it looks like yeah, it's a long drive. So, might be too slow. Yeah, I'm just checking to see. So the way the train is set up right now, it can handle 300,000 units of liquid. What is it? You got your foodie? What? Cat's like, it's go time. 43. Okay, that's not bad. So between this and that one over there, it's 70, and then there's 50 in the other one. That's about 120,000 liters of fuel. That's pretty good. So that'll you want Cat wants to play. That'll put us at oh, that'll put us at almost 250,000 liters of jet fuel. Wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah, so this part's not bad. So now we just have to grab the individual containers, bring them over here, and fill them up. I don't have anything. I don't have anything to toss for the cat. Yeah, so that's basically that. Basically, so it's the same setup as if we were shipping containers. Same setup. So what I'll do is I'll have to add this to just a second here. There we go. Oh, cat. He really wants. He's a rescue, right? And so his previous owners let him out every day. He really wants to go out, but where I live right now, it's in the city and there's busy roads everywhere. So I don't want to let him out because the street, he doesn't really know the area, right? And the last thing I want is for him to run out into the busy road. So it just wouldn't be responsible, but he's going like kind of crazy. He's like, come on, man, let me out. So I'll have to set something up for him. Yeah, so all these are like individual containers that we can load and unload from the train. So that's basically what I'll have to do now, is take the individual containers over there and fill them up. But they handle like 30,000 or something each. So there's a fair amount of capacity on the train, like I say. Those containers, there's 4 of these and I've got 12. So if all 3 if all 3 rigs were ready, you could, with this setup here, you could get, 300,000 effective liters of jet fuel, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so let's just slowing this down here. So I'll show you this how this works. That's pretty much it for the video, and then they just kind of, it's just gonna be me unloading. All right, so I got to reverse here. I'm glad I put the variable brake in. So handy. All right, and then this has to come down, and this has to go up. Ooh, the lightning. Yeah, so you see it just has to make contact there. Down just a little bit. That might be it. Oh, that is it. Just gotta tip it forward just a little bit. Well, you know what? Oh, really? I gotta line it up just a little bit better. Oh, we get music again. I won't stop it the next time. Alright, so now we're coming in. Okay, now we've grabbed. So I'll put it in reverse. Alright, and then you can see what we gotta do here. So then we just come over to the container. There we go. And I can move this up just like that. And this is kind of enjoyable because unlike when we do the regular containers, there's no time limit, right? I'm not pressed for time. You'll see on the top, there should be another one on the top, so I'll have to speed this up. Yeah, so I just thought that was cool. Just cool, you know. I have the big fuel truck, which holds like 50,000 units, which I could bring over here and just empty the rig in one shot. Or, you know, you can, which I don't think it's on the workshop. I'll put it on the workshop here this morning. Or you can use the train, right? You know. Which I think is kind of neat. It's different. Now again, I have a limiter on the engine, which is limiting the speed, so even though I could crank this up, we're not going to go too much faster than this. It's not really designed for speed. It's kind of designed for, I guess, fuel efficiency and all that sort of stuff. You know, when you're in a tight space and you're moving around, you don't want a machine that goes really, really fast. So now, I don't know which one fills this up, but I'll have to figure it out now. Just come around beside it. I mean, what else you got, really? You know, we could use a truck, all kinds of stuff. But in this case, we're using a tractor. I think this is cool. And if I need fuel, I can just get fuel from the... Just slow down like that. Alright, and then turn that to 0. And I can turn that to 0. So we then just need a couple hoses. I think I have on here somewhere. On here. Okay, so this is... I guess I don't know. I'll have to find out. Let's see. This way, probably go this way. Oh, can't quite reach. Whoa, lightning. Okay, so this one here is our jet fuel out. Lighting is crazy. Okay, so, cool, it's filling up. It's filling up with jet fuel. That's jet fuel, that's the, let me figure it out here. I guess I should have checked before I connected it. So, yeah, this one here is jet fuel. Slowly, slowly, it empties. I don't know if that one empties it also, I'm not sure. But that's a lot. So this one's full of oil. No, this one's full of oil. It's supposed to be pumping into there, I don't know why. There we go. And then I'll have to come back for the diesel. So maybe what I'll do while I'm getting the jet fuel on the train is I might actually go and get the truck. I have my airplane just over there. All right, so the other thing I need to do, is I need to make sure that I'm providing electricity to, let's see, is there, oh yeah, right here. And then this way the tractor won't die. There we go. I wonder why that is. That's kind of weird. It's draining the tractor. Alright, well, whatever. It's at 94. Now it's at 96. 93. Oh, I see. Maybe it'll just drain to a point, because I know the... We'll see. It might just drain to a point. I know the rig is stable. I just don't know what point it'll be stable at. Oh, and we're also running the pumps. Yeah, we're running the pumps. This is going to take a while. A while. Alright, so that should stabilize at some point here. Looks like it is. Okay. So this is going to take a long time to fill each one of these. Wow. Wow. So we're going to go to like 30,000. Wow. I wonder why it's going so slow. bin appears to have its own internal... Oh yeah, it's got a bow. Yeah, I should have made it so that way I could connect the bin. So the pumps are going slow because they have limited electricity on the bin. When they're connected to the train, though, they should charge up, I guess. I guess that's alright. So yeah, so this is going to take probably an hour per bin. So that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. That's probably why I switched to the truck. Yeah, there's not much else I can do about this because there's no... is there power going to here? There is electricity, but it's obviously not being shared. Okay, okay. What about on top? Is there, Oof. Just the connectors. Alright. So there's nothing I can actually do about that if it runs low on power. Yeah, that's all I can think of. This would probably be going a little bit faster if it had... Yeah. This is the bottleneck with the fluids. I should have 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and then I should have 3 on each one of these. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. They're planted, they're set. You know. They're planted, they're set. So... I'll get in the tractor and just wait. I'll save it. That's right. I think the trucks were the same. They took a couple hours to fill up. So. And one of these containers is, so the truck holds about 50,000 and one of these containers holds about 30,000. So, I mean, 2 of these, and we're already double the truck, so turn the spotlight off. There we go. Turn the monitors off. Save electricity. Cool. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Checking it out. Like I say, I'll make sure this is on the workshop, and I will see you all in the next one.